Well, the Coulee Region United Soccer Association, or CRUSA, already has more than 450 soccer tournaments planned just this spring. But if the group doesn't reach a new lease agreement with the city of La Crosse soon, CRUSA may have to find a new home. News 8's Pauline Lee joins us now live in the studio with a closer look at the issue.
CRUSA has called the Field for Kids on La Crosse's north side home for the past 15 years. But there are just some things in the newly proposed lease the group doesn't think is fair. And if a new agreement isn't reached soon, CRUSA will be losing much more than just playing fields. These 19 fields don't seem like much now, but when soccer season starts, it's a whole different playing field.
People are always screaming and having a great time, and we have the best fields.
Kelsey Dutchins played for CRUSA for nearly 6 years. Her love for the game started right here on these fields.
I wasn't the best when I started, and my first game I scored, and now I'm pretty good.
The opportunity to move forward with CRUSA is now.
La Crosse's Park and Rec Director, Steve Caroline, says the city is deciding to let CRUSA's lease expire at the end of March. Since then, the two groups have tried working together to come up with a new lease agreement.
The last thing we want is for them to leave. We just need to get an agreement that meets the current requirements and moves us forward.
The new lease says CRUSA can no longer charge La Crosse schools for using the fields. CRUSA would also have to charge additional fees to non-residential teams to compete. And it would allow the city to use the fields for other sports such as baseball or flag football. It's a proposal the city says is fair, but CRUSA's president, David Gebhardt, disagrees.
And with the opportunity to lose some income, add additional expense, and the wear and tear of the facility, it's a concern that this facility could go downhill in a hurry.
But even with their disagreements, both sides say there's room for compromise.
The goal is actually to have a complex for kids, and if both sides give a bit, us, as far as our club and the city, I think we can maintain a top-flight facility.
And if the two sides can keep this in mind, then maybe these empty fields won't have to stay this way this spring.
This is the only field I've ever played on, and if they take it away, where will we play?
CRUSA has been looking into other venues to hold this season's soccer matches in the event if a new lease isn't signed. But at the same time, too, the group has invested about $1 million into improvements into the Field for Kids and consider it their home, and they would like to keep it that way.